Hi everyone, welcome to my music studio. I thought I would do something a little different today and do a show and tell to show you my new 12-string guitar that I just got a couple of weeks ago. It's an Ovation Elite Celebrity 12-string acoustic electric guitar. And as you can see, it is plugged into an amplifier right now. I just played a clip of Wish You Were Here on this guitar to let you hear what it sounds like. I want to start by saying I am not a player who has guitar acquisition syndrome. I don't just buy guitars for the sake of collecting them and having them sit around and gather dust. So if I buy a guitar, it's because I really plan to use it. And I've already used this on one of my videos, and I plan to incorporate it in future videos on my channel and hopefully also do some recording with it. So I thought I would start off by showing you the guitar a little more up close and let you see the features of it. So since it's an Ovation, it has the signature round back that Ovation is known for, which gives it a nice resonant quality. One of the features I really like is the simplicity of the electronics, the controls here. They're very straightforward and easy to use. Just basic volume, equalizer, and there's a built-in tuner that's easy to use. And there's this little door here that opens up and you can change the 9-volt battery very easily. Of course, Ovation guitars are beautiful to look at. And this one has a high gloss finish, which I'll talk a little more about in a moment. It does not have a center sound hole, but the sound holes are located in these wood, I call them angel wings. These are appliqued onto the wood. They actually sit on top of the surface of the face of the guitar. And this is where the sound comes out. I really like the design of this, and I like there's multiple colors of the wood stain here that make it very pretty. So a couple of challenges with this guitar, which may or may not matter to you. So since I do YouTube videos, I have found that although this finish is very, very pretty and it's very glossy, the glossiness makes it very reflective. And as you can see, it reflects everything. Especially my studio light, which is, very distracting. So when I was doing my Love is Blindness video last week, I was having a hell of a time trying to figure out how to position myself and the guitar and the light so that I wasn't getting this reflection, because this is very distracting. When I do a music video, my goal is that, the viewer will be focused on the performance and the music and get into the feeling of it. I don't want them to be distracted by something like this blaring light. So that's a bit of a challenge. Also, this high gloss finish, as you can see, it shows every fingerprint. So I was going to polish this up before I did this video, but I thought, no, let me show you, because I want you to see just how the fingerprints show. So you really have to keep on top of, wiping it down. Another challenge with this guitar, and I don't know if this is true of all 12 strings, but the tuning pegs are very, very close together. In fact, I can't even get my fingers in between them, which makes it a little difficult to tune because, obviously you need to get your fingers in there to turn them. So what I have to do is I have to hold them on the edge and turn them like that, which is a little cumbersome and takes a little more time to tune because of that. So other than those things, I really like this guitar a lot. It retails for about $550, pretty much across the board, wherever you get it. And I think for the money, it's a really nice sounding guitar. And it's a nice guitar to have in my collection. If you're a guitar player, I would say that having a 12-string is a really nice guitar to have in your arsenal. It's not a guitar you'll play on every song, but it does have a really special sound that's different from the other guitars. And there are certain songs that just sound great with it. For example, Wish You Were Here, and other songs that were originally recorded with a 12-string. However, it also sounds good in some songs that are traditionally played on a 6-string. So for example, my cover of Love is Blindness, I emulated a solo performance that The Edge did. And you can find this video on YouTube where he's playing it in an empty theater. And he's playing it on a 6-string, which sounds fantastic. But I also think that the 12-string adds even a little extra something to it. So I decided to do it on a 12-string. I think another great thing about 12-string guitars is that If you do any recording, a 12-string is a great layering guitar. So if you're, writing and recording a song and there's a part where you really want that part to lift or to have more punch, for example, the chorus of a song, that's a good place to layer in some 12-string guitar because it really just kicks it up a notch and gives it a lot more fullness. Someone recently asked me about a 12-string because they didn't know much about them. And, they said, what's the deal with a 12-string? I don't understand it. So I just want to quickly tell you, if you don't know what it is. A 12-string is basically like a 6-string, except that every string is doubled. So instead of having one low E string, you have two. However, I would like to say that most of the strings are not only doubled, but they're octaves. So for example, on your low E string, you have a high E and a low E. Same thing for the A. You have a high and a low. Same for the D, the G. Now the B and E are doubled as well, but they are doubled in the same note. They're not octaves. Now, when you play all these strings together, you get a nice full sound. And if you think about it, it's almost like two guitar players playing side by side, 6 and 6. And what's nice is the combination of the low strings and the high strings just adds such a beautiful tone. And it's just a different sound than you get with the 6-string. One of the viewers of my Love is Blindness video mentioned that because I had the capo on the 6th fret, which, brought everything up higher, it made it almost sound like a mandolin. And I wanted to show you that because that's actually a nice effect that you can get with a 12-string. If you put a capo up on one of the higher frets, right now I'll put it on the 7th, you can get something of a mandolin sound. So that's a nice effect. If you wanted to do some recording or something and have a mandolin sound, but you don't own a mandolin, you could actually use a 12-string and get a similar effect. So I plan to use this guitar on some future videos. If you know of any songs that you think would be great for me to record with this guitar, please post a comment below and let me know your thoughts. And please like and subscribe and comment. And I hope you'll check out some of my other videos. And perhaps I'll be back in the future to talk about other things or maybe review some other equipment. As for now, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.